This is Whiskey in the Jar.
I'm Johnny Cash.
As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, I then produced my rapier, saying stand and deliver, for I am the bold deceiver. Ring-a-ring-a-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would betray me. But the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Wish-a-ring-da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went up to my chamber, wherefore to take a slumber. I dropped on golden jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. Jenny drew the charges, she filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready at the slaughter. Wish-a-ring-da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Back fall the daddy-o, back fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Darren Bell.
I could do that.
It was early in the morning, before I rose to travel. Up came along the footman, and with them Captain Farrell. I produced the pistol, but she stole away the rapier, and I couldn't fire the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Wish-a-ring-a-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Back fall the daddy-o, back fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now some they take delight in that fishing or the bowling. Some they take delight in those carriage wheels are rolling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting married women in the morning, bright and early. Wish-a-ring-diddle-oo-diddle-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Wish-a-ring-diddle-oo-diddle-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Wish-a-ring-diddle-oo-diddle-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Next generation lady.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, guys. Woo! Oh my gosh, such talent. I think now would be an excellent time to introduce ourselves, wouldn't it? My name is Matthew. I come from the east of Ireland, near a little town called Kells. I'm from a farm from there, and I've got very long arms from carrying buckets to calves as a child slave. Anyway, that's me. I'm Matthew, and I'm delighted to be here with you all in Belleville tonight.
And I'm George, and I come from the north of Ireland, as you can probably hear from my accent. Now tell me this, do we have any Derry Girls fans in the audience tonight? You see, it always works. So I'm from Derry, not Belfast, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here with you all this evening.
Like George, I come from the north of Ireland, a little town called Omagh in the county of Tyrone. My name is Darryl, an absolute pleasure to sing for you all tonight.
I As I roved out through Dublin city at the hour of 12 at night, who should I spy but a Spanish lady washing her feet by candlelight? First she washed them, then she dried them o'er a fire of amber coal, and all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet as a Spanish lady.
Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee. Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee.
As I rolled out through Dublin city at the hour of 8:30, who should I see but a Spanish lady brushing her hair in the broad daylight? First she tossed it, then she brushed it, on her lap was a silver comb. In all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet since I did roam.
Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee. Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee. As I went down through Dublin city as the sun began to set, who should I see but a Spanish lady catching a moth in a golden net? When she saw me then she fled me, on her pat was a silver coal, and all my life I ne'er did see a maid so shy since I did roam. Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee. Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in arm and row, all for Mary's wedding. Red her cheeks as Rowan's are,
Bright her eyes as any star,
fairest of them all by far
is our darling Mary.
Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in arm and row, all for Mary's wedding. Red her cheeks as Rowan's are,
Bright her eyes as any star,
fairest of them all by far
is our darling Mary.
Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee. Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee. Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee. Whack for the tooraloora laddie, whack for the tooraloora lee.
Thank you. She's got a smile and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. And now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. And if I stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. She's got eyes of the bluest skies that if they thought of rain, I'd hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where, as a child, I'd hide and pray for the thunder and the rain to quietly pass me by. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine.
Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. And if I stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. Saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A man learns who was there for him, and the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. 'Cause from that rubble what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, that's all I've gained, 'cause it led me back to you. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the light. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promising me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, whoa.
I drank champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praised my name. Those were someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the man I became.
For years and years, I chased their tears, a crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember who all this was for. From now blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight, and let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, and we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights.
From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight.
It starts tonight, so let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, and we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again.
I found a love for me. Oh, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Oh, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine.
Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight.
Se la mia donna, la forza degli onde del mare, con gli miei sogni, i miei segreti, molto di più. spero che un giorno l'amore che ci ha accompagnato diventi casa, la mia famiglia diventi noi, e siamo sempre bambini, ma soltanto esistere, stavolta non ti lascerò. Mi baci piano ed io torno ad esistere, e nel tuo sguardo crescerò. Ballo con te nell'oscurità, stretti forte poi a piedi nudi noi, dentro la nostra musica ti ho guardato ridere e sussurrando ho detto: tu stasera vedi sei perfetta per me. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect. Tu stasera sei perfetta per me. Cecilia Leahy.
Fantastic.
Samuel Beckett, or one of our great writers, said something about Irish people. The Irish bard that God made mad, for all his wars were merry and all his songs were sad. So for this next song, we're going to sing an incredibly happy song from an American by the name of Steve Earle, who fell in love with Ireland, and he particularly fell in love with a Galway girl.
I took a stroll on the old long walk of a day. I met a little girl and I stopped to talk on a fine salt day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair is black and her eyes are blue. And I knew right then I'll be taking a whirl down that Salt Hill prom with the Galway girl.
We were halfway there when the rain came down on a day. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a grand soft day.
And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair is black and her eyes are blue. And I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. I lost my heart to a Galway girl.
When I woke up, I was all alone. With a broken heart and a ticket home.
asked you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair is black and her eyes are blue? I've been traveling around, been all over this world, boys. I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Nice one, lads.
This next song is a very special song. Back in 1843, many people from the island of Ireland left their home, not by choice. And they went to the shores of America and Canada. And many of you that are amongst us tonight in the audience, I am sure have relations from our beautiful island. And we would like to dedicate this song to you. This is Isle of Hope.
On the first day of January 1892, they opened Ellis Island and they let the people through. And the first to cross the threshold of that Isle of Hope and Tears was Annie Moore from Ireland, who was all of 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears, but it's not the isle you left behind. That Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again, but the Isle of Home is always on your mind.
In a little bag she carried all her past and history, and her dreams for the future in the land of liberty. And courage is the passport when your old world disappears, but there's no future in the past when you're 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears, but it's not the isle left behind. That Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again, but the Isle of Home is always on your mind.
When they closed down Ellis Island in 1943, 17 million people had come there for sanctuary. And in springtime when I came here and I stepped onto its piers, I thought of how it must have been when you're 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears,
that isle of hunger, isle of pain, isle you'll never see again. But the isle of home is always on your mind. Isle of hope, isle of tears, isle of freedom, isle of fears. But it's not the isle you left behind. That isle of hunger, isle of pain, isle you'll never see again. But the isle of home is always on your mind. Yes, the isle of home is always on your mind.
John O'Brien.
Who can say for certain? Maybe you're still here.
I feel you all around me, your memory so clear.
Deep in the stillness, I can hear you speak.
You're still an inspiration,
Can it be?
for you are my forever love. And you're watching over me from above. Fly me up to where you are beyond the distant star. I wish upon tonight to see you smile, if only for a while, to know you're there. One breath away is not far to where you are. Are you gently sleeping here inside my dream?
And isn't faith believing all power can be seen?
As my heart holds you just one beat away.
I cherish all you give me every day.
For you are mine forever, watching me from up above. And I believe that angels breathe, and that love will live on and never leave.
used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own.
I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the keys, next the doors are closed on me, and I discover that my castle stand upon pillars of salt, pillars of sand.
I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing,
Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you go there was never, never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. It was a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait
for my head on a silver plate,
just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever wanna be king?
I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing,
Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world.
I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing,
Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you go there was never, never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world.
Guys, fantastic.
Next generation Leahy. They are fantastic, aren't they? It was our first time meeting them about 72 hours ago, and we'd heard about them and we'd seen quite a bit on YouTube. What we saw on YouTube, it does about maybe 8% justice to them, or maybe 2% justice. They are so amazingly talented. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage, Next Generation Leahy.
This next song is a real favourite of ours. It's a song that I think resonates strongly with a lot of tenors. It's one of those songs that, it's a song that really means a lot to us because it has such a strong personal resonance. You know, you spend a lot of your time grafting, you're auditioning for different things and you're just trying to make things happen, and then once in a while an opportunity comes along, like tonight, which is truly special. And this next song is The Impossible Dream.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong,
To love pure and chaste from afar,
To try when your arms are too weary,
to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars, still strong with his last ounce of courage, to reach the unreachable, the unreachable, the unreachable star.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you, must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow.
Oh, Danny boy,
Oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Let's get the band up for a boy. How's about that?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the West End, we've got Colin Regan. The West End of London. We have Mr. Darren Bell from Dublin on guitars. And Mr. Riverdance himself, Mr. John O'Brien.